When we hear level up, it is automatically assumed that it is regarding finances or features. And while those are facts, there's so much that is far more than important. Welcome to Rasta's Realities, a channel for logics, intellects, and those seeking solutions. I am your host, Rasta Kilbomani, and my reality is your reality. Like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below if anything speaks to you. Let's go.
To me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. So my job is to make them more curious about where they came from and their own identity and pride in that identity.
Having one's finances in order does guarantee that material possessions and the quality of life are optimized. More critical aspects of life involves learning how to develop and maintain other key points of life. Sustenance, for example, also improves the quality of life. And the fact is, not all foods are made for leveling up. Some eateries just provide something to chew on with no nutritional value. In fact, those types of food decrease value all around. And yet, we pay another to essentially kill us through our stomachs. Speaking of food, there's some that's needed to even make the funds to feed the belly, and that is food for the brain.
Oh, say that again.
Food for the brain lessens the pain in life.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about using your internal sense. Whether it's common or not isn't the point. Leveling up is a personal decision and ultimately displays self-accountability and discipline.
Discipline is the shit.
When leveling up, from my perspective, it removes the taste to tolerate any sort of nonsense from anyone who doesn't understand that making excuses grinds my gears.
Excuses are for weak and lazy.
I salute all that can and will call me out in the event that Rasta is making excuses. I know what you just said are facts, because I used to subscribe to hella excuses. Never was lazy, but excuses most definitely will have you with lowered expectations and not living your best life. See, there are many attributes in being in management, but one attribute that is universal is my having no patience in those who has more excuses than they do skin cells. In fact, when conversing with another and their conversation is riddled with excuses, my mind turns off and I tune out. I don't care about the rudeness of it, because I have to protect my mind, my intellect, and that nonsense is mentally draining, which can manifest into physical drain as well.
Say that.
Getting left behind in any way can be a bad thing. It is far worse when one does it on purpose and or as a result of inactivity. I personally have held those who are in my circle to a certain degree of accountability. And no matter how they may fight it or their attitudes peak, ultimately they succumb to the eternal sense of me reminding them of the greatness inside. And I leave it at that. Some immediately admit what I'm saying to them is right, and they get right. Others approach me later with disgruntled looks and either put up their fists for a dap or say,
I hate you.
Now I'm aware that they don't really hate me. It is them acknowledging my point at the time of the initial conversation. From that point and from then on, they become like a best friend. Notice I said like and not a best friend.
As I am my own best friend.
No matter the sentiments, as long as it's understood and they become better, everyone wins. As I have stated before, reality has a way to ensure the survival to combat society and its harsh ways, and to be better than our former selves. Work, both professional and personal, must always be the leading force in our greatness. I appreciate the love and support by you being here when you could be any place in the atmosphere. And for my new viewers, provide a subscription to get alerts and to new videos. And if you got anything from the content, comment. Tap that like button. It helps generate these videos to the suggested section here on YouTube. For my regulars, tune in every week for the Friday Food series and often for new video drops. All supporting links, contact information, as well as any supporting articles are in the description below. Let's make a better you and me while making history. I am Rasta Akil Bomani for Rasta Realities. Peace to you.